Hey, what's going on everybody? This is G and I'm Phunken hungry. In this video, we're going to try Cadbury Old Gold Dark Chocolate, and this is inspired by cherry ripe. If you don't know what a cherry ripe is, it's basically a chocolate bar that has coconut and cherry flavour all through the chocolate bar. It's basically crushed up little bits of coconut and it's basically covered in cherry flavour. It's kind of like a Bounty, if you know what a Bounty bar is. It's kind of like that, but it has a nice cherry flavour going through it. This is 180 grams, boldly original since 1916. Damn, no wonder old people like dark chocolate. Do you like dark chocolate? Let me know in the comments. I don't mind it, but it's basically the type of chocolate that an old man that's miserable and hates life, this is his kind of chocolate, isn't it? That's why they call it old gold. Like our old grandpa, he's sitting there moody again on his rocking chair, eating his old gold. Oh, isn't that old gold? Joking around, it's not bad, but I'm more of a dairy milk fan or a milk chocolate fan really than a dark chocolate fan. So if you've watched the channel for a while, you know that I'm a little bit partial to a bit of chocolate, especially trying all these new creations. So I'll leave the nutrition information on screen for you. I'll also leave the ingredients if you want to pause and take a look. But the original taste of Old Gold dark chocolate with cherry jelly pieces and coconut. Now, cherry ripe doesn't really have jelly pieces, it's more like the flavour's gone through the coconut, so I'm not sure if this is going to be a bit different. So it contains dark chocolate 70%, cherry jelly pieces 20%, and coconut 10%. Allergen statement: contains sulfites, milk and soy, may contain wheat, peanuts and tree nuts. Alright, let's bust this open and give it a taste. You can kind of see the chocolate bar has all these little pieces on it. Obviously that's the coconut going through it. But yeah, a cherry ripe is quite soft and nice and delicate. You know, this block might be a little bit hard, so it's inspired by it. But let's see if this tastes like a cherry ripe or if it's even nice. Alright, let's bust a bit off. Ah, 2 rows. So yeah, it's got these jelly pieces in there, but it does look a little bit like what a cherry ripe looks like. But obviously a cherry ripe has this going through the whole chocolate bar instead of having it all willy-nilly all over the place like Willie Nelson these days. Alright, let's give it a taste. Cheers. Yeah, it's not bad. I was kind of hyped for this, thinking it would be a bit more like a cherry ripe. Has a little bit of coconut flavour, has a little bit of cherry flavour, but as I mentioned, the cherry ripe's quite delicate, it's quite soft. This is quite a hard bit of chocolate, almost like you're eating a hockey puck or something like that. The texture's a lot different than a cherry ripe. As I said, it would have been nicer really if they filled these little blocks or the little pieces with the cherry ripe filling. So it had a bit more filling, so it's a little bit softer inside. So you get the flavour of the cherry ripe. It's a little bit over the place though in texture, and you know, it's not really consistent. Like, you get a little bit of coconut flavour, you get a little bit of cherry ripe here and there, but the old gold takes over and is the majority of the flavour that you're tasting. But yeah, if I was in the mood for a cherry ripe, I'd just get a cherry ripe. I wouldn't get this block. But it's nice to try this stuff. But let me know in the comments if you tried Cadbury Old Gold inspired by cherry ripe. Are you a dark chocolate fan? Do you like cherry ripe? Do you think this is sort of a little bit miss, or is it a hit? Sipping tea like Kermit. Sure, coffee being bitter is probably more of a match for dark chocolate. Or is it red wine? Who knows? Or whiskey? I don't know what your old gits like. Right, we'll have another couple of bites and then I'll give it a rating. Okay, it's not bad. I'd personally like a little bit more cherry, a little bit more coconut flavour in this. As I said, it would have been nice if they filled those little squares with the cherry ripe filling, instead of having these little jelly pieces, and the coconut seems like that's, you know, not as much as it normally would have. As I said, the cherry ripe, if you've never seen one before, that is, it's really jam-packed with the filling, so there's quite a lot, so you get quite a lot of flavour of the cherry and the coconut and the dark chocolate sort of a background flavour. Where the roles are reversed here, you get the dark chocolate, and then the background flavour is this nice sort of cherry flavour, and then the coconut's quite subtle, it's quite faint in the background. But my rating for Cadbury Old Gold inspired by Cherry Ripe, I'll give that a 5.5 out of 10. It's an average sort of chocolate bar. It's not bad. I won't probably be getting it again, but it's definitely nice to try. If you like Cherry Ripe, you'll probably like this. If you like Old Gold, give it a try. It's something a little bit different. It's Old Gold, but you got those other flavours. So it does complement the Old Gold quite well. But yeah, there's plenty of other chocolate bars in the market these days. We're not running out of chocolate bars. They seem to be bringing a new one out almost every week, the way it's going. And there's a few other Old Golds out there. There's a caramel and there's nuts and there's other ones that I wouldn't mind trying. Let me know in the comments if there's an Old Gold you want me to try, or you want me to try a few different Old Golds, and I'll give my thoughts and opinions and see which ones I like. So the caramel Old Gold I'm pretty interested to try, and also Breakaway. I've done Breakaway Dairy Milk, I've done the Caramel Breakaway, so I think it would only be right to try the Old Gold version and see which one is the best out of all three of those chocolate blocks. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, if you could please like, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. This was G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.